Hey guys, I'm back again with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing y'all these new brushes that I got from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to put everything in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. But the brushes I got from BH Cosmetics, these were on sale last week, and I got the ones called the Metallic Rose in this color, and it's like a pink gold shade. Also, I got the Wild and Radiant Bacon Bronzing Palette that if you buy so much, you could have got like a free item, and this was my free item that I'm going to use today as an eyeshadow. Also, I got the Kylie Jenner palette, the Naughty palette that we did our little giveaway on. So I'm going to do a green eyeshadow based off that today and mix it with the Wild and Radiant palette. So yeah, I got a couple things I want to show y'all today, and I'm going to get started on the video, okay? Bye. Eyelids, so that when I do my eyeshadow in a few seconds, it'll just help so it doesn't crease and it'll stay on. Okay. And that was the Tarte primer. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills kit and use the shade in cream to just put a little concealer down. And the powder that I'm using today is Sacha Buttercup powder, and just taking a little bit and put on my brush and then dab it. And this acts as like an eyeshadow base if you don't want to use an actual eyeshadow color. I'm taking the Kylie Jenner Naughty palette and using the shade Emerald right here. Oops. And the Emerald is the green shade, so I'm going to use that. And I love this shade because it's like real rich, and it's really hard to find a green eyeshadow. And don't worry if you feel like your eyeshadow, like you just put it all over your eyes like I just did, because in a minute we're just going to blend it out. Using another brush, I'm going to use the eyeshadow that's in this palette called Mischief, and it's kind of like a cold gray color, and I want to put it on the outer part of my eye, kind of make a little like smoky eye, and it looks so good with this eyeshadow. It's like two combined. These two shades right here, these are actually the same. They're just crossing each other. These two are the same, and if you go diagonally, these are the same as well. So I'm going to take this gold one. And what I love about shopping on BH Cosmetics is that I usually buy all my brushes from there, because the brushes, you can get a set for like really cheap prices. Like the one I got for the metallic gold ones that I'm using right now, I got I think it was like 11 brushes in a bag, a cosmetic bag that it comes with, for like $20, and not including shipping, but the shipping was like $5. And I'm going to take that same brush that I used the last kind of eyeshadow paste right here, and I'm going to apply it as a highlight underneath my eyebrows. I already primed my face, so I use that Tarte primer, the same primer that I used before I apply my eyeshadow. And then now I'm going to use my Anastasia, and I'm going to do a little correcting. I always like doing a little correcting because, as you know, if you have followed some of my skin videos that I did, that during the summer I had a lot of like dark spots on my face, and soon I should be doing an updated video because, as you can see right here, all those dark spots that were on my face right here have calmed down, and they were like really bumpy, especially on this side. So now they have calmed down from being so bumpy. So now I'm using like something that helps to correct the dark spots, so it's not as bad as it used to be. And before I apply on my foundation, I just like to shake it up so that when I put it on, it comes on real smooth and not really cakey. And the brush I'm going to use today as far as to put my foundation on is the number 2 for the Metallic Rose. Okay, so now that I have got it pumped down, I'm just going to start. I just applied it a little bit on my brush and it's kind of like pat and dry it onto my face. And the reason I do that especially like during this time, is because sometimes if you just like do it like that, you can actually smear your makeup. Take an Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in cream and banana, my favorite two shades. And this, I forgot to tell you where was the medium shade for the cream contour palette. I'm gonna take the shade and first just dab it onto my fingers and kind of apply it on my face this way, so that it'll help far as warm up your concealer. First, always put cream first before adding banana, because banana is lighter. And I already have wetted like a beauty blender, so with water, so that it's easier to blend out your concealer with your foundation, and so that it won't look so cakey. Now I'm going to take my Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm going to set all the areas where I just placed my concealer at. And I'm just using one of these Equate little wedges. I got the 32 count because it's cheap. And to set it, to use my Cover X highlighting, I went to Sephora recently and saw this, which has been out for a while, but I wanted to see what it looks like for a bronzer that was like wet. And this really looks really good. It's called Candlelight by Cover FX, and it's so pretty. It's a little dropper dispenser right here, and you just take like 1 or 2 drops, and then as I move it around my hand, I put a lot actually, my bad. But yeah, it looks really good as a bronzer against my skin, that pretty highlight. So just imagine what it looks like when you put it on the side of your face. So she told me that you can not only just use it by itself on your face, or you could apply it with your foundation or concealer or whatever you want to do, and mix the drop with that. So I thought that was really cool. In the shade Chocolate, and kind of make my little crease of what I want. And then apply that to my face so I can get that little highlight that I wanted. Ooh, it is cute. And now I'm just gonna dust out all that powder that I used to set my face with. I'm gonna take that same shade I used in the inner corner of my eyes for the eyeshadow from the Wild and Radiant palette. I'm taking a new brush, like a powder brush, and just simply putting it all over underneath my eyes, because I like a little nice little highlight, and it's so pretty. And the last one I'm using today is when I went to New York, I got one of those Bite Beauty lips where they make your own eyeshadow. They make your own individual personalized lipstick. So the 2 shades that I picked were like a red and a brown. And the brown that I picked, I wanted something that looks good with my skin tone, and just kind of makes everything look good and natural, but not overtake it. Like, you know, some lipstick can kind of overpower your makeup that you put on. So this one, it looks like this. So the brown that I'm using is this one right here, and it looks really good. And all their lipsticks have like a little not cream, I guess it's, even though it's considered matte, it has a little creamy texture in it, so it'll never dry up, which I love. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply that on. Y'all enjoy the makeup tutorial. I'm gonna put all the links and the products that I used today in the description box. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and stay tuned to my next video. Until then, bye, have a nice day.